Audio Jungle.
Hello friends and welcome to the Second Stringer Show. It's Thursday, April 27th, and you know what that means. It's time for the NFL Draft. Oh, I am so pumped for this. Are you ready for 48 hours of judging 21-year-old decisions? I love the NFL Draft because it involves my two favorite things. Judging kids' athletic abilities before even seeing them play, and Roger Goodell's awkward handshakes that clearly show he's not human. I am seriously so excited for this. For a fan, it can go so many different ways. It's a roller coaster of emotions. You could end up like,
That's a good pick. I like that pick. Solid pickup right there.
or you could be like,
I do not like that pick. I do not like that pick. I would have not made that pick if I were in their position.
and the best part about this draft is that it's being held in Philadelphia, and I can't think of a better place to hold it. Because when you think about men entering parts of their lives where their bodies are about to start rapidly declining, you think of Philadelphia. And I can say that it will be perfect because I personally know it. I lived in Philly for 4 years, and it's a part of me that I miss. I miss being flipped off before 9 in the morning. I miss eating gas station sandwiches and calling it fine dining. I miss taking a dump in the John and then grabbing a beer in the John. And since I consider myself a Philadelphia veteran, I'd like to offer some advice to these naive young men. Tip number 1, do not, under any circumstances, take SEPTA to the draft. This is public transportation crafted by Lucifer himself. This is a company that still runs on tokens. I thought Jesse James was going to rob me every time I stepped on it. Take an Uber, take a taxi, learn how to rollerblade before even thinking about taking SEPTA. Tip number 2, start your NFL training early there. Philadelphia is a city that will toughen you up and make you a better player. Between the amount of bacteria spreading and the amount of people fighting each other, it's the closest thing to an NFL locker room you're going to get. Are you worried about how you're going to interact with other players? Talk to a Philadelphia resident for 5 minutes and you'll have a PhD in cursing. And finally, my last piece of advice, save that money. I know you just signed a huge signing bonus and you want to make it rain, but Philly is not the place to do that. Philly is there to help you save money. You're practically in Willy Wonka's dive bar factory.
If you want to view paradise, simply use your mind and think it. Anything you want to, drink it. You have high morale, you'll have to sink it.
Alright, it's time for another Timmy tantrum. Today's topic is non-Apple people. I'm sure you know someone like this. Someone who
Doesn't want to play in the corporate game, or someone who really prefers Samsung to Apple.
please, you lost, okay? Get over it. Being in the non-Apple crew today is like being a part of the Confederacy. It's old, it's clearly the wrong side, and whenever someone says they're a part of it, everyone else goes, "Jeez, what's wrong with that guy?" I'm only bringing this up because Samsung just recently put out their new Samsung, hey, this phone won't blow your dick off, Galaxy S8. And reports are showing that it's still slower than the iPhone 7. So I don't get what non-Apple people's argument is now. It's, hey, not only is this phone a safety hazard to me, but it's also twice as slow. And don't give me the argument about Apple constantly knowing where you are and knowing all your information. iPhones are machines that give you the ability to order food, order rides, watch TV, and possibly get laid. I don't know about you, but I'm making that trade 10 times out of 10. So please, non-Apple people, just accept defeat. Turn in your Zunes, turn in your Androids, turn in your Galaxies, and just become one of us. We accept you, one of us. Gobble gobble, we accept you, one of us. Gobble gobble, gobble gobble.